So hello guys, welcome back to another video. In this video we are going to see a very interesting exploitation framework called Routersploit. Routersploit framework is an open source exploitation framework dedicated to embedded devices. And embedded devices include all the devices which are apart from our computers, which are connected to our network, such as our routers and CCTV cameras, etc. So there is a lot of chance of discovering a vulnerability in all these devices because they work on older softwares, and which these can be exploited. So Routersploit is one of the best open source tools which can be used to perform a vulnerability scan on these embedded devices to check the security of your devices. So this tool consists of various exploits, credentials, scanners and payloads that test the router or any other embedded device's security. So let's see how we can use this tool. So first of all, we need to git clone this repository of this tool from GitHub. So the link will be in the description. So we just need to open the terminal and then we need to type git clone and then copy paste this repository link from here and paste it here and then hit enter. So I already have this repository cloned in my system, so I will just go inside it. So as you can see, now I am inside it, and let's see what are the files which are inside this directory. So there are a lot of files. The first file we need is the requirements.txt. So this file contains all the Python modules which are necessary for running Routersploit. So these are all in this file, and we need to install all these modules. So for that we will type pip install -r and then specify the name of the file, which is requirements.txt, and as soon as I hit enter, it will start installing all the modules which are necessary. So in my case, all the modules are already installed, so it says requirement already satisfied. So as soon as you install all the modules which are required, we are ready to run Routersploit now. So let's run it using Python 3 rsf.py. So this is the Routersploit framework. So as you can see, this is very similar to a Metasploit framework. So you can say that it's inspired somewhat by Metasploit framework. So first thing we need to do is get into the scanner module, so we can scan the particular device. So for that we will write use scanners /auto pwn. So this is basically a module inside the scanner. So now we need to see what are the options available here that we can modify. So for that we will type show options and hit enter. So as you can see, there are a lot of options available here. So this first option is the target option. Here we need to specify the IP address of the device we want to scan. So this is an important option, we cannot leave this. And these are the additional options which are available here. The vendor, if you know the vendor of the device, you can specify it here, or other options also are available. If you don't want to use any of them, you can just leave it as it is. We just need to enter the IP address of the target here. So for that I will write set target and then give the IP address of the target, which is in my case my router 192.168.5.1, and as you can see the target has been set to 192.168.5.1. So the next thing we need to do is just run this scanner by typing run and then hitting enter. So as you can see, the scan has now started. So these are the different exploits and modules which it is testing for vulnerabilities. So if any of the vulnerability is found, it will report it. Here this box will be denoted in green if the target is vulnerable for that particular exploit. So here it's all red, so that means my device is passing all the security flaws which are listed here. So as you can see, the scan is complete and it says that we couldn't confirm any vulnerability and couldn't find any default credentials. So that means that my router is fully secure and it contains no vulnerabilities at this point according to Routersploit framework. So that's it. But if you find any of the vulnerabilities and this box is green, so what you need to do in order to see what actually that vulnerability does, so I will show you. So first you need to just type use and then give a space, and then you need to copy this particular address that is separated by slashes. So we just need to copy that. You need to copy the one which is vulnerable in your case. In my case, there is no vulnerability found, but for a demonstration purpose, I am showing it. So here you need to just copy it and then paste it here. So after pasting it, you just need to press enter. So this will enter this sub module. This is the exploit. So after we enter here, we need to type run. So as soon as you type run, it will show some detailed information about that particular exploit, and it will also show some more useful information which can be seen. So as you can see, as I pressed enter, it says that credentials are not found. This is some sort of credential stealing exploit. So this exploit is not working on my router. In your case, if that particular exploit is working, then you will get some very useful information here. So the fix for these type of exploits or vulnerabilities is just changing that device, because we cannot change the firmware of embedded devices in most of the cases. And but now in new devices, these exploits and these vulnerabilities are being fixed through updates. So that's it for this video. We will keep looking for more such interesting stuff in further videos. Thanks for watching.